Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan. We're going to just get right into a collective energy reading. I hope everyone is doing well. I am actually starting to look forward to these readings. I hope you are too. Hope everyone is doing well. I call in 100 angels to hold the space, and I ask that only benevolent, loving, balanced energies are allowed to interact with us today. So let's see what's going on with the collective this morning. Morning for me, at least. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Pentacles. So we're in a waiting period for our manifestations to show up in the physical. So the things that we are desiring are always already have happened. So everything is always happening at the same time, past, present, and future existing at the same time. But there is a lag in between that where it takes time for those manifestations to show up in the present, depending on our frequency and vibrations. So if it's that Seven of Pentacles is saying that it is coming, it is going to show up. And so it is just a time of waiting, of making sure we're staying in the right vibrational space mentally to make sure we keep bringing those things in by mentally being optimistic, knowing, sitting in a knowing that those things are happening, whatever it is that we want, right? If we want a relationship, we want a job, we want friendship, we want whatever it is that we're looking forward to or desiring. And we get the Knight of Wands. And that is what we are desiring. Woo. And then we get the King of Wands. This is the adventure that we're looking for. This is the to have the Knight and the King. Interesting. Fun, charismatic, playful. And we get the Queen of Pentacles. So this is an upbeat energy. This is a grounded, stable, caring, loving, but fun. And that's the kind of energy we want to be in to manifest the stuff that we want. So collective's doing really well with holding on to the right energy. That's why that Seven of Pentacles is there, because that means that the energy is coming in because you're holding the right vibration for it to come in. And then we get the King of Swords. So there's a lot of high vibrational energy with the King, Queen, King, meaning that it feels like the collective is holding the right vibration to get the things that they want, even if it isn't showing up yet. So that's really beautiful. I love to see it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. This means you're feeling like you're stable, standing on your own 2 feet in a good space, holding your own, knowing what you want, because you got to know what you want to be able to call that in. Three of Pentacles, this can be working with others. Maybe there are other people that you need to be involved with what it is that you are calling in, creating a strong and stable foundation for those manifestations. That's what you're probably working on in the background. Say you want a friendship, you're working on yourself in a way that you would become a good friend first to yourself so that you could be a good friend to someone else. That's just one example. Then we get the Eight of Cups. So there was some turbulent times emotionally happening, and we are moving away from all of this intense emotions that were going on and moving towards more of a relaxed, calm, emotional energy. This is beautiful. And the sun. Yeah, there's some vibrance happening here. There's some upbeat, positive, optimistic energy going on in the collective right now. Love to see it. That is what is going to bring in manifestation. I'm seeing the Magician in my mind's eye. And then get the Knight of Pentacles. So that, whatever we're calling in is happening. It is a slow moving energy. So it may take some time to show up in the physical, but it is coming in for sure. Let's get some of these other cards first. What's on the bottom? King of Pentacles. This is great, great, beautiful, beautiful energy. Lots of pentacles and wands. Lots of pentacles. So we know things are moving forward in the 3D. Juno, commitment, relationships, and the search for fairness and equality in partnerships. So this could very much have to do with other people. Trust the process. Always things don't ever go the way that we want them to go because we can't see from a higher perspective the reasonings why things happen until way later, right? That hindsight is always 2020. We can't see and the reasonings that things seem to go in like this zigzag way, a roundabout way to get to the things that we want, but there was always a purpose to it, and we find that out way later on. Empath, you do understand and know what's coming, and you know that you can trust the process and that everything is going to be okay. Write about it. So they're asking you to write things down, journal, free write, just put pen to paper and just write whatever you feel or type it out. I use my computer a lot to type things out. This keeps coming out. This is very interesting. They want you to be delusional. This has come out, I think, in almost every single reading this last week, week and a half. They want you to be delusionally optimistic, delusionally sit in a knowing that things are working out for you all the time. Call your power back. Call power back. Interesting that delusional keeps coming out. I find that very, very fascinating. Okay, what else do we got? What are we waiting on? What is the Seven of Pentacles? Ooh, nice. Eight of Swords in reverse. So they're letting go of stress. We're letting go of that, the anxiety and fear and chaos in the mind. It's becoming less and less. Seven of Cups. We're letting go of this idea that there are too many options. We can't see through the noise, but there is right now, with the Seven of Cups being here, there's a little bit of wondering of like, I don't know what is going to happen or if it's going to happen, but trusting that that will subside. Sit in the knowing. Two of Swords. There's a decision that needs to be made to be that delusional self, to be that self that says, I can trust. There's a, it's up to you. Do you want to trust that the universe has your back, or do you want to trust that the universe doesn't? Both can be, and we get the Ace of Pentacles. So the universe always has your back, and this is an option for you. This is possible, right? This opportunity is in the 3D real world, physical, tangible opportunity for you, project, person, job, something coming in to help support your life. Doesn't have to be big. Can be, but doesn't have to be. What is this opportunity? What is this Ace of Pentacles? Ooh, the end of a cycle. The end of a tough cycle is the opportunity. Something finishing up, closing out, being done with it. The beginning of a new cycle. Yeah, and it's something new you haven't ever done before. Something new, something that you're not familiar with. Something to bring you a lot of joy, I just heard. Six of Wands, something to bring you a lot of joy, recognition, support from other people. This is beautiful reading. Two Cups in reverse. Two Cups in reverse. You mean of a disconnection from something or someone. And maybe doing something on your own. Maybe you're letting go of someone or some connection to something that you were wrapped up in and connected to, and really doing, like, coming out and standing on your own 2 feet. Ooh, and then we get the Lovers. Maybe to find someone new, find something new, a new connection, new friendships, new partnerships, new business relationships, new, right? So going from past experiences, old things, into new things. Something is ending, so something can begin. We've been talking about this for weeks. But this seems to be more like people or I don't know, something like that. Connections, I want to say. 10 of Cups. The Lovers and the 10 of Cups. I'm drawn to that angel at the top of the Lovers card. This is a very beautiful feeling, these two cards together. Letting go of some, like, false friendships, false connections, false experiences. Connections can be an idea, can be a belief system, can be something you've held on to for a long time. It doesn't have to be a person, if you know what I'm saying. But moving to a new belief system, a new thought pattern, a new habits, new ways of being, ways of thinking. Four of Cups. It's not always easy to let things go. But there's so much happiness and joy in this reading. I don't even see that as, like, much of a disappointment. It's just a little bit. It's just maybe uncomfortable to let it go. But the thing that you're walking into is so good that it's like, it, like, doesn't even matter. Four of Pentacles. So we got the 2 4s, 4 Cups, 4 Pentacles. There is a holding on, a little bit of a holding on happening to a past experience. I want to say experience, not connection. I think that's what I'm going to title this, is the end of one experience and the beginning of a new experience. That with the Moon card, you don't know what's coming, but what's coming, the Lovers and the 10 of Cups, that's what's coming. It's absolutely beautiful. And thank you for being here, and take care of yourselves and each other.